Hey guys, Virgil here with Crazy Cyber, and I think last night I stumbled upon potentially the single most useful tip and trick for bending water cooling lines that I've ever come up with. I've never seen this on the internet, so maybe somebody else came up with this before me, but as far as I know, this is an original idea. So right here, I have a piece of welding wire that I've cut to the same length as my hardline tubing. And what this allows me to do is I can come and put it where it needs to be in the fitting and then bend this however I need to bend it, and I can twist it really easily. So then I can get an idea of the bends that I need to make, and then using this as a template, I can then bend my hardline tubing and know pretty much exactly where it's going to end up, as long as I am aware that this will be the center of the tube. So that's a trick that I just came up with that I started playing around with last night, and I'm going to work that into my my filming today. I'm filming the last part of the Hulk water cooling build series. So I'm going to be making a video just on this. It'll probably only be a 2 or 3, maybe 4-minute video at most, but I think this is something that, I really want to share with the community, because this is a piece of wasted tubing, because my measurements were a little bit off, and it's also really hard to measure, like, from where you bend how much the tube is going to shorten, because putting this bend in it brings this from where it would have ended up here theoretically and pulls it in slightly because of the folding of the tube and other various characteristics of the tubing itself. So this is going to help me out a lot and prevent mistakes like this. Now this is still going to get used. I'm going to cut it here and cut it here, and I'm going to be joining this tube to another one. But another useful thing that this does is that when you cut it to the length of your tube, it lets you know if you need to extend the tubing. So this is the top side of my Y right here, and off camera the radiator's like right here, which is where I'm going to need to go to. And I'm not sure if the 50 centimeters of tubing is enough to get from here into the radiator inlet. So I'll be able to cut another piece of this welding wire to the dimensions of the tube, and I'll be able to tell exactly if that tube is long enough to get me to where I need to go. And if it's not, I can cut it to where the next tube needs to be.